What's up today, Aries? It's Robin here from ARIESFireTarot. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So I am getting ready to do you guys love readings, and this will be for the end of January, going into February. So forecasting out a few weeks for you guys. I'm going to do general readings for Aries singles first, and then the Aries couples will be the second half of the video or whatever. And I'll mark that time down for you guys so you can go fast forward right ahead to that portion of the video if you want. I am shuffling the Gilded Tarot deck to do you guys this reading right now. I say general reading because it may or may not resonate with everybody watching the video. I'm just going to ask my Aries viewers to subscribe to my channel and show some mad support. Because I really appreciate that. I love reading for Aries, obviously my own sign, so I'm as excited for this reading as you guys are. If you want a personalized reading, send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com. So I had a card flip out of the deck, and it is, I don't usually read reversals, but it's the Hermit, and he's upside down. So what I see is that a lot of you could have been single for a long time and coming out of recovering from a breakup, question mark. Just maybe working on the next level of your ascension process. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. It's like just basically working on your spiritual path. So I've got the Hermit card here for you guys. And like I said, he came in upside down. So going like this way would mean that you're sort of going into a alone time. But when a card is upside down, that means the opposite. So coming out of, I see some of you coming out of a depression, actually. Some of you coming out of a long period of unemployment. I think some of you were staying like hidden for a reason because you felt like really crappy about some sort of situation in your life or other. So it wasn't really necessarily to work on a spiritual thing. It was because I think some of you felt maybe a little bit unworthy or ashamed of where you were in your life. Excuse me as I stare into space because that's where I see my messages. So, but I just want to tell you guys that, you know, everybody goes through ups and downs in their life, and there's never any time or any point in your life that you need to be ashamed of yourself, because things happen. People lose jobs. You know, people, like, honestly, shit happens. So don't ever lose faith in yourself. I really just want you guys to know that. Because being an Aries, I know how deeply sensitive Aries can be. So I don't usually shuffle the cards after pulling the first card, but my spirits were telling me to keep shuffling. So here we go. Second card. I have the Knight of Swords here for you guys. So the Knight of Swords, when you see a knight, they're an action card. You can see that they're getting ready to ride into some sort of battle, and they're holding that sword up in the air, right? So they're ready to go for something. So there is a swift moving energy here, and I think this is you guys basically coming out of that cocoon that you put yourself in, like this self-imposed, oh, I got the word martyrdom. Stop feeling sorry for yourself, you guys. Some of the greatest times of your life come after a darkness. So just get ready and to spread your wings, because you guys have something coming in for you. It's going to happen really fast. And I think some of you are going to have, I get the energy that some of you are thinking that you don't deserve it. And please never feel that way. If the universe wants to bless you, say yes. Just take the blessing because you deserve it. If you feel at the surface level that you don't deserve something, Find a reason to accept it, because I just want you guys to take your blessings. So the next card I have for you guys is the Empress. So the Empress is like, you know, she's the astrological mama, to say things in a weird way, I guess. So you can see that she's standing in the middle of all the astrological signs, and she's holding the symbol for a woman here, and she's in the heavens, right? So like she sees you right now, and she is basically wrapping her love around you guys that are feeling a little bit damaged, or still sort of nursing your wounds from a breakup. She sees you, and she's like infusing you with her love right now. She just wants you to be healed and move forward, and come out of that hermit phase, and just to remind you just how amazing you are. So if you do meditate, just try and picture the Empress like wrapping you in her love, basically, because that is what she's offering to you guys right now. I've got another page here for you guys. No, the first one was a knight, so never mind, Robin. So I've got the Page of Wands here for you, and this is a message from the universe coming into you. And the wands are related to a good news coming in. This could be related to work, but it's something also very exciting for you guys. And it's going to be fast also. So if some of you are sitting out there being unemployed, or you're working some, I don't know, shitty job that you hate, I mean, there could be another opportunity here. And like, you need to feel, again, you need to feel that you're worthy of this. And you need to have that kind of energy. I know this is love reading, but blah, blah, blah. You know, you need to have that kind of energy about everything when you're going into it, is that you're worth it. You deserve it. You could be meeting somebody with this card. The wands are about passion and fire. And I just see a change is coming in that you're not really expecting, but you just really need to keep your chin up and be open to receive it. That's what the Empress is telling you too, when she's coming to you with that kind of love. She wants to give you that love because you're worthy of love. So I'm shuffling the Romance Angel Oracle card deck, and I just had 2 cards. Whoops. Actually 3, so I'll take them all for you guys. So the first one is make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that's this card. So I think I need to say these words to you, like, make the effort to get out of that slump you're in, whatever it's related to. And then the card I have next that came out is to flirt. So it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. And to me, this includes yourself. Like, don't be so down on yourself, Aries. I see a lot of you really in a mode that is, it's self-defeating. And then the last card that came out here is, it says forgiving and learning. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment, which I really think is everything that the rest of these cards, the Gilded Tarot cards, had to say, is that you're coming out of it. But I think some of you are still really stuck there. So what I'm going to do for the forgiving and learning card is I'm going to read the entire guidance from the companion book, because I think it's really important. Like the overall energy is that a lot of you out here need to hear this card. Okay, the romance angels have heard your desire for great love, and they bring you this card as guidance. They see that your heart can give and receive the bliss of romance by clearing away the cobwebs of the past. So you might still be kind of like moaning about an ex or whatever. The angels know that you've been hurt before and that you're wary of being hurt again, yet your defenses are creating barriers to allowing love into your life. As you heal your past, you won't keep recreating it. After all, you attract into your life the situations and relationships that remind you of what you've already experienced, because that is a primary tool of healing. To change to a healthier relationship pattern, it's necessary to detoxify any old anger, blame, or unforgiveness you may be holding. This includes forgiving yourself. If you call upon the angels and ask them to help you release and heal your past, they'll clear away the heaviness so that your heart can soar with happiness. And you know what, guys, if you're like a really religious person, or you're not a religious person and you're thinking, well, you know, I can't call upon the angels because I'm not ex-religion or whatever. Angels are here to help everybody. They're non-denominational, and all you have to do is ask them. You know what? I'm just going to randomly pull Archangel Tarot card so you guys can get the name of an angel to ask for help. And you can ask for help with anything. I don't know if I've told you guys particularly, but I ask my angels for help with parking spaces, you know, because... So I pulled Archangel Azrael, and on the card it says release. The end of a phase or situation, which is part of what the reading was that I just said. Spiritual transformation. And the card says it's time to move on. And it is. It's time to forgive yourself, forgive others, just look forward to a really brilliant future. And if you want to ask an archangel particularly for help, this card came to this reading for a reason. So you can ask Archangel Azrael for help. And all you have to do is speak that intention out loud, and that angel will hear you, and you will feel that angel come into you. So let me know how you're doing out there, Aries singles, and take care of yourselves. So I'm going to start on the Aries couples reading. Aries for couples, end of January going into February 2019. General guidance, guys. If you want a one-on-one reading, send me an email at AriesFireTarot@gmail.com and I'll book you in. Just going to do a quick reshuffle of the deck to get you guys some fresh cards because you deserve it. And I'm going to clear the deck, shuffle one more time, and then I'll be ready to go after that. So Aries in couple, here we go. The first card I have for you guys is the Star card. So this is a great card if you're having an expectation of something, you want something to happen. It's like your whole relationship is infused with just this energy of the heavens. I see some of you like hopeful for something more to happen here right now. And this is a really interesting follow-up card I have for you guys, is the Seven of Pentacles, which, like, when you see the Seven of Pentacles, it's a sign that whatever you are working on right now will keep going. It will progress into the future for you guys on a multi-generational level. So the Pentacles are related to abundance. So you guys you could really cultivate an abundant love. If you're already married, like, you guys could you have like the energy of the stars behind you, like keeping your relationship fresh, and you guys just are putting this energy into your relationship to keep it going, because this is what you want. You want those family dinners with your children and your grandchildren, and I see this happening for you. And all you have to do is basically ask the heavens for support, Aries. So the next card I have for you is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight is an action card in tarot. It means that he's just about to move forward with like a sweeping energy to get something moving for you. And this is, sorry, the Knight of Cups, like the cups are related to emotions. So it looks like there's some sort of romantic invitation coming up for you guys. And I think you've actually manifested this for yourself. Like, I'm just seeing the word blissful Weird. Okay. What are you so blissful about? I've got the Eight of Swords here for you guys, which is kind of a strange card to pull with the rest of these ones. It's like you guys maybe have been like really in your head about where you want the relationship to go. And I think you've decided that you do want it to move forward. Just maybe you were doubting yourself and how far you would take the relationship. I'm kind of getting that vibe here. It's such a weird card to have in this reading. I usually stop at 4, but I'm gonna pull a couple more because it's just not making sense to me right now. Why do we have the Eight of Swords? Why do we have the Eight of Swords, please? Eight of Swords. What's that card about? Because everything else is just beautiful. So hold on for a second. Okay, so it does look like with the Three of Pentacles, you guys have been working on something. You can see that this person is like they're creating something out of nothing, really using their hands, and there's like a depiction of working on an anvil or whatever. So it looks like you guys maybe not have been in the most brilliant spot here, and you were in your head about it, which is what I was saying before, and I just really needed that confirmation from the tarot for that. You might possibly have been trapped in your own head about where is this going. Maybe you weren't getting the answers you wanted from your partner, or you weren't giving them. And you were just really like, I think you were just really saying your affirmations and everything. Like, you know, please help us to stay together. And I think it's really paying off for you guys, because I think you might have doubted for a little while, but things turned out really well for you. Again, this is a general reading. It might not resonate to all of you watching. It might make total 100% working sense to others. But yeah, I see that some of you Aries had a bit of a rough patch, and I think you actually kept a lot of it to yourself. I think you were really doubting your partner for some reason or another, but you just stayed in faith. And I think you had some reasons, not necessarily from the present. You were kind of saying, well, this happened in the past, so is this going to repeat itself? And the card that I just had fly out is make the effort. And this says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that's exactly what I see was happening here. Like with the Star card, you guys were just like asking your angels or meditating on what to do next. And you were really in your head about it. And I don't think you were really talking to your partner about it too much, but you decided that you would go like and do the internal work here. Let me read the entire guidance. Make the effort. That's a cute card. Eh? Look at these little kids. You received this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels, have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to take the walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. So if you get like intuitive messages about what to do, just listen to them. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of an intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get that sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. So interesting, you guys. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, time, and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. I think some of you are really still sort of stuck in this energy right here, like really in your head. You're not, I really think that you need to ask for help from your spirit guides and from your angels and stuff like that. And they're there for you with the Star card, with their intuition. And the rest of these cards, like Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. This is all like great indication of a really solid love going forward. So all you have to do is make the effort. And if you're already making the effort, just keep going, because that's what makes a really successful relationship, is a committed effort. So anyway, I hope this helps some of you out there get unstuck, or if this sounds at all familiar to you, let me know in the comments or hit the like button, and remember to subscribe to my channel, Aries. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.